My daughter's suitor is coming today. A big man from Lagos, oil money, the kind of man every mother prays her child will marry.
Lagos money? Ngozi, God has remembered you. These days, it is hard to find a serious man for these our daughters.
Not just serious rich. They say he drives a car so white it shines like the moon. My Adaeze will not suffer in this life. I have prayed it.
Mama, don't tell them everything. Let them come and see with their own eyes the kind of man that is coming for me. And you, Nneka, is your own suitor still coming? Or has he gone to borrow shoes for the occasion?
He is coming, Ada. He said he would come, and Emeka is not a man who breaks his word. That is enough for me.
Enough for you. Everything is enough for you. Small things, small dreams. Me, I did not come to this world to manage. I came to enjoy. Adaeze is right, my daughter. A woman must aim high. Love that has no money inside it will starve before the first year finishes.
I hear plenty noise about money in my compound this evening. Money is good, but money is not the only thing that makes a home stand.
Papa Okafor, please, don't start your old proverbs today. When a rich man is coming to marry your daughter, you sit down and you thank God.
I only say what my own father said to me. A shining outside can cover a hollow inside. Let us watch well before we open our hands.
Papa, you worry too much. When the man comes and you see his car, his clothes, his gold, you will forget all these your fears and dance like everybody else.
Maybe I will dance, Ada. Or maybe the dance will come later for a different reason. Time is the only thing that tells the truth about people.
Papa is not wrong, Ada. A person's heart is not in his car or his clothes. Sometimes the quiet ones are the ones carrying something real inside.
Quiet ones? You mean the poor ones? Say it well, sister. There is no shame in wanting a good life. The shame is in pretending you don't. Enough, both of you. Nneka, go and finish the cooking. Adaeze, come inside and let me rub small powder on your face before your husband-to-be arrives.
I am not cooking for Adaeze's suitor alone, Mama. My own is also coming to this house today. Let there be food for both.
Yes, cook for both. But don't expect me to kill a goat because a man is coming here on top a donkey. Small soup is enough for a small man.
You people are already sharing meat before you have met the men. Sit down. Let the evening bring who it will bring.
When my Rolls Royce man arrives and your donkey man arrives, stand them side by side. Then even you will see the difference between us.
I have never been afraid of standing beside you, Ada. Differences don't frighten me. Let them come. Let everyone see what they came to see.
Both of you, close this matter. Today is a good day. My house will receive suitors. Whether donkey or car, now my daughters they are coming for.
Something in my spirit is not settled tonight. I cannot name it. But I have learned to respect that feeling when it comes.
Then we will watch together, Papa. Whatever comes down that road, you and I will look at it with clear eyes, not hungry ones.
Clear eyes, yes. That is all I ask of this family tonight. That when the light blinds us, we do not forget to look for the shadow behind it.
My people, from the last video, we noticed something small. Many of you are watching, but you have not subscribed. Please, before the next scene continues, click the subscribe button and join our Drama King family. Turn on the notification bell too, so when a new movie drops, you will not miss it. Now relax, stay with us, and enjoy the story.
He is here! Mama, come out! That white sea is shining. I told her, my man is not an ordinary man.
Chai, look at it! A car like that has never entered this village before. Ngozi, your prayers have carried you. Today your name will change in this town. Mama, look. There is someone else coming behind the car. On the road. Coming slowly, but coming all the same. On a donkey? Nneka, is that not your own suitor? Your king has arrived on top a donkey in front of my husband's shining car.
A donkey in my compound? Nneka, tell him to tie it outside. I don't want animal dropping near where important guests are parking.
He came, Mama. That is what matters to me. Many men promise and never appear. This one said he would come, and there he is on that road.
One comes with noise, the other comes with quiet. Interesting. The road has brought us two very different men this evening.
Different is one word for it, Papa. I have another word. One is a big man, and the other is a poor man. Anybody with two working eyes can see it plainly.
Adaeze, don't be too sharp with your mouth. But my daughter is not lying either. The difference is standing there on the road for all of us to see. You are all looking at what a man is riding. I am looking at the man. When he climbs down from that donkey, you will hear how he speaks and then judge. I have already judged, my dear sister. My judgment came the moment I saw the white paint shining. Some things do not need a second look to understand.
Wait. Let them arrive properly before we tear ourselves apart. A guest is still a guest until he shows you who he truly is inside.
Papa is right for once. Straighten yourselves. Adaeze, wipe that powder well. Nneka, manage your own visitor. Let us receive them and see what tonight holds. Tonight holds my glory, Mama. Years from now, they will still be talking about the evening a Rolls Royce drove into this compound for me.
And maybe, Ada, years from now, they will also talk about the man who came quietly and what he turned out to be. Stories do not always end where they begin.
Your donkey man, a story? The only story there is how a poor man walked into a rich family and left the same way he came, with nothing.
Adaeze, that mouth of yours will one day arrive somewhere before your legs do. Be careful how you weigh people you have not yet greeted.
They are near. Positions, everybody, positions. Smile well. Let them see a warm, respectable family standing here to welcome them.
Watch and learn, my sister. This is how a woman is received when she chooses correctly. Try not to feel too small beside me. I do not feel small, Ada. I feel calm. There is a difference between the two, though I don't expect you to understand it tonight.
2 men, 1 road, 1 evening. God, let my eyes see what my daughters cannot yet see. Let no borrowed light deceive this house.
Papa, stop praying strange prayers under your breath. This is a happy evening. Fix your face and welcome the man who is about to make us proud.
Welcome, Emeka. You said you would come, and you came.
In this world, a man who keeps his word is already halfway to being rich.
And welcome to my king. Come down and let this whole village see the kind of man that Adaeze Okafor has cut for herself.
Both of you, lower your voices. Let the men come down in peace. Whatever this evening is carrying, we will open it slowly and with sense. Good evening to this blessed family. I am Chidi. Forgive the small delay. The road from Lagos is long when a man is rushing towards something precious.
Welcome, welcome, my son. You are highly welcome to our humble home. We have been waiting since morning. Come, sit in the best chair.
Thank you, Mama. A home is not measured by its size, but by the warmth inside it. And already I can feel this house is full of good people.
Chidi, you came. I told them you would come in style, and see, you have shamed all the doubters in this compound tonight.
Adaeze, a woman like you deserves nothing less than style. When God gives a man a jewel, he does not carry it home in a torn bag.
Papa, do you see? Do you see the hand of God? This is the kind of man I have prayed for my daughter since she was small.
Mama, your prayers are the reason I'm standing here. I deal in oil, in contracts, in the things that move this nation. But family is my true wealth.
Oil is a good business, they say. Tell me, young man, where exactly in Lagos do you stay? A father likes to know where his daughter will lay her head.
A very good question, sir. I have a place on the island, highbrow area, very secure. But I am rarely there. Business keeps me flying up and down. Flying up and down. And this car, it suits you well. A man's things often tell you the story before his mouth opens. Then read slowly, Papa, and enjoy every page. A good story is not rushed. By the time you finish, you will see there is nothing but blessing written inside it.
Papa, why are you questioning the young man like a policeman? He has come with good intentions. Let the boy breathe. Chidi, ignoring is just how he is.
No, Mama, let him ask. A serious father should question the man coming for his daughter. It shows me this family has sense, and sense is worth more than money in a marriage.
You see, Papa, even Chidi respects your questions. A small man will be offended. A big man welcomes them. That is the difference I keep trying to show you people.
We shall see, Adaeze. A man who answers questions well is one thing. A man who lives the answers he gives, that is a different, rarer thing entirely.
And I intend to live every word, sir. Give me your daughter, and let time be my witness. I will show this family what a serious man looks like.
He talks so smoothly, almost too smoothly. Words like oil, they shine, but they also make a floor where people slip and fall. Nneka, are you standing there muttering? Jealousy is a quiet disease, my sister. Don't let it eat you tonight while the rest of us are rejoicing. I am not jealous, Ada. I am only watching, the way Papa is watching. There is nothing wrong with looking carefully at a stranger before you hand him your whole life.
And who is this careful one? The quiet sister. I like quiet people. They see things others miss. What is your name, my dear?
Nneka. And yes, I do see things. I am waiting to see you too, sir, not just tonight, but in the months and years that will follow after tonight.
A sharp one. Good. Every family needs a sharp daughter to guard the gate. You and I will be great friends, Nneka, you will see.
Enough of this cross-questioning. Chidi, come inside. Let me bring you something to eat. You have traveled far. A hungry guest is an insult to any mother's kitchen.
I would be honored, Mama. But first, a small token for the family. It is nothing. Only a sign of how serious I am.
Chidi, you didn't have to. Oh, this boy has manners. This boy has everything. Papa, are you seeing? Are your eyes finally seeing what I have been seeing?
Look what wedding has brought us. Nneka, your own king has finally arrived on his royal donkey. Somebody bring a red carpet for the animal.
Good evening to this house. My name is Emeka. Forgive my simple entrance, I travel the way I travel. But I come with a full heart, and that is what matters.
Full heart. A full heart does not fuel a car or roof or house, young man. But you are welcome. Stand there. Let us look at you.
Thank you, Mama. Look at me where I have nothing to hide. A man should be able to stand in the open and let people see him plainly, without fear.
Plainly is right. Very, very plain. Nneka, at least he is honest about being poor. That is one good thing. Poverty that hides itself is the worst kind.
Welcome, Emeka. You said you would come, and here you are. Do not mind the noise. In this house, some people measure a man before he even speaks.
I don't mind it, Nneka. Let them measure. A man who knows his own worth is not shaken by the ruler in another person's hand. So this is the other suitor. My friend, welcome. It is good. Every family needs variety. The big and the small, the car and the donkey. Balance, they call it.
Balance is a good word. But be careful, my friend. Sometimes the one who arrives quietly is carrying more than the one who arrives with noise. Carrying more? On a donkey? I like your confidence, my brother. Confidence is free after all. It is the one thing a poor man can afford in plenty.
True. And it is also the one thing a pretender must fake. The difference between us, my friend, is that only one of us is performing tonight.
Why are the two of you talking like enemies? Nobody is competing here, Chidi. Than this for Oka is for Nneka. Everybody has their level.
Let them talk. A man reveals himself fastest when another man challenges him. I am learning plenty this evening, standing right here.
You talk big for a man on a donkey. Tell me, Mr. Fullheart, what exactly do you do? What work puts that plain shirt on your back?
I work the land, Adaeze. I farm. I plant, I harvest, I take care of what grows. It is honest work, and it feeds me and many others besides.
A farmer. You hear that, everybody? A common farmer with dirt under his nails wants to marry into the Okafor family. Nneka, congratulations, you will be a farmer's wife.
And I will be proud of it, Ada. The food on your plate tonight, some farmers' hands grew it. Do not insult the ground that feeds you.
Don't argue for me, Nneka. Let her words be her words. The land does not answer those who mock it. It simply keeps feeding them, season after season. Well spoken, farmer. There is something in how you carry yourself that does not match the donkey outside. I cannot name it yet, but I have noticed it. Papa, don't let sweet talk confuse you. Any man can string nice words together. But words don't build houses. Cars, contracts, real money, those are what a daughter needs.
You speak often about money, my friend. In my experience, the man who shouts loudest about his wealth is most afraid of being seen without it.
Okay, philosophers. Enough grammar for one night. The soup is getting cold. Let everybody come and eat and stop this endless talk.
Come, my Chidi. Leave the farmer to his proverbs. Let the two of us go and eat like the important people that we are. Come, Emeka. You have traveled far too. In this house, whatever my mother says, a guest of mine will eat as well as any other. Follow me inside.
Thank you, Nneka. I did not come for the food or the welcome or the approval. I came to see you. And the journey is already worth it.
Nobody has touched this envelope since the man left. That is good. Money that enters a house too fast usually leaves with something else in its hand.
Then let me touch it, since your hands are too holy. Papa, this is a blessing. Do you know how long we have struggled in this house? Do you?
I know better than you how long, Ngozi. I am the one who has carried it. That is exactly why I'm rushing to celebrate a stranger's envelope tonight.
Papa, what is there to fear? The man came, he spoke well, he answered all your questions, he even gave something. What more do you want from him?
I want him to answer one question the same way twice, Adaeze. Tonight he said the island. Earlier he said he's rarely there. Small things, but they do not sit well.
Because the man is busy. Rich people don't stay in one place like us village people. He flies, he moves, he does business. That is what money looks like, Papa.
Maybe. Or maybe that is what the man looks like when he does not want you to find him. I have lived long, Ngozi. Both look the same at the beginning.
Papa, look at me. I am your daughter. Have I ever chosen foolishly? I know this man is good. I feel it in my chest.
Your chest is full of that car, my daughter. Not that man. Take the car away from him tonight and tell me if your chest still feels the same thing.
That is not fair, Papa. Am I wrong for wanting a comfortable life? Should I marry suffering just to prove I am a good person? Nobody gives awards for poverty.
She's right. Papa, our daughter is right. I married you when you had nothing, and see, 30 years of managing. I don't wish that for her.
So all these years, that is what you have been carrying inside you. Ngozi, we managed, but we managed together.
And I am not saying you did. I am saying our daughter has a chance we never had. Don't kill it with your suspicion, I beg you.
Papa, if you refuse, people will say the Okafors turned away a good man because the father was stubborn. Is that the name you want on this family? Think about it.
And if I say yes, and tomorrow the man turns out to be smoke, who would they blame then? Also the father. That is the burden of my chair.
Then blame me instead. I am the one choosing him, not you. If it goes wrong, let it be on my head. I am ready to carry my own choice.
You say that now, my daughter, because you do not yet know what carrying something truly means. Nobody carries their own choice alone. Family always shares it.
Papa, please. Just say yes. The man is coming back for the formal introduction. Do you want us to stand there with lamb faces and disgrace ourselves before his people?
Bring me water, Ngozi. My throat is dry from arguing with two women who have already decided before they entered this parlor tonight.
So you agree? Papa, say it properly. Let me hear it with my two ears. Say that you accept Chidi as the man who will marry me.
I accept. Not because my mind is settled, but because a father who forces his daughter loses her twice. Once now and again later.
Chan, thank you. God bless you, Papa Okafor. You have done well tonight. Our daughter's life is made. Let me go and start planning everything immediately.
Thank you, Papa. You will not regret this. One day you will sit in that car and thank me for being stubborn tonight. I promise you.
I hope so, Ada. But hear me once, and then I will never say it again. If that man ever frightens you, come home. Immediately.
Frighten me? Papa, you worry like an old woman. Chidi will spoil me, not frighten me. Wait and see how well he treats your daughter. I am sorry for tonight, Emeka. For my mother, for my sister, for all of it. You did not deserve to be laughed at inside my father's compound.
Don't apologize for other people's mouths, Nneka. I came knowing how it would go. A man who rides a donkey into a wedding conversation already knows what waits for him.
Then why did you come like that? You could have borrowed something. Hired a car for one evening. Many men do it. Nobody would have known the difference.
And then what? Marry you on top of a lie and spend the rest of my life renting the man you fell in love with. I would rather be laughed at.
That is the truest thing anybody has said in that house all evening. Do you know how rare it is to hear a man refuse to perform?
Performing is expensive, Nneka. Not in money, in peace. Every lie a man tells, he must feed it every single day, forever. I am too tired for that kind of farming.
You talk like an old man sometimes. Where did you learn all this? Did the farm teach you or did life teach you before the farm?
Both. But mostly I watched people. I watched who smiled at me when I had nothing, and who smiled only when they thought I had something. It teaches you fast.
And which one am I, Emeka? You have known me only some months. How do you know I am not just another person waiting to see what you have?
Because you fed me the day my donkey went lame and I sat outside your father's gate. You did not know me. There was nothing to gain. You just did it.
You remember that? That was nothing, Emeka. Anybody would have done it. You were tired and hungry and sitting in the sun. It was ordinary kindness.
Nothing is ordinary to a man who has been overlooked. 12 people passed me that afternoon, Nneka. 12. Only one stopped. I counted. I have never forgotten.
Now I don't know what to say. You have made me shy in my own father's plantain grove. Nobody has ever counted me like that before.
Then let me say the rest before my courage finishes. Nneka, I want to marry you. Not to rescue you, simply because I choose you.
And what am I marrying into, Emeka? Tell me plainly. Not the poetry, the truth. What will my life look like from tomorrow morning onward?
You will wake early. You will see me leave for the land before the sun. You will not be ashamed of what is on our table. And you will never be alone.
That is not a small offer, you know. Many rich women in fine houses would trade everything to hear a man say you will never be alone and mean it.
There are things about my work I have not told you yet. Not lies, just things I keep quiet. In time, I will show you everything.
Should that frighten me, Emeka? Because a man saying I have things I keep quiet is exactly the kind of sentence my father was warning about tonight.
Ask me anything, and I will not lie to you. I will only tell you when. That is the difference between a secret and a deception, Nneka.
Then I will ask you one thing only tonight. Is what you are keeping quiet something that will one day hurt me?
Answer me straight, Emeka. No, it will not hurt you. If anything, the day you learn it, you will understand why I waited. I swear that on my mother's grave.
Then I believe you. I have watched people my whole life too, Emeka. And nothing in your eyes has ever tried to sell me something.
Is that a yes? Because my heart is beating like a drum and I would like to know whether to celebrate or go home quietly.
It is a yes, Emeka. Let them have their cars and their gold. I will take the man who counted 12 people and remember the one who stopped.
Good afternoon, Mama Uche. Give me the usual. And don't cheat me today because you know my mother is not here to shout.
Nneka, my daughter. Cheat you? Never. You are the only Okafor girl greased properly in this market. The other one passes here, she's riding on air.
Adaeze is just excited, Mama. Her introduction is close. You know how it is when a woman thinks her whole life is about to change.
Speaking of that one, Nneka, come closer. Something has been sitting on my chest since last week, and I've not known who to tell.
Sitting on your chest? Ma Uche, if it concerns my family, then say it plainly. I don't like things that people carry and never open.
I went to the city to buy stock. As I was passing the big junction, I saw a white car, very white, shiny, exactly the one that entered your compound.
There are many white cars in the city, Mama. That is not strange. Rich men buy the same things because they follow the same fashion.
This one had writing on the glass, Nneka. Small sticker at the back corner. And there were 3 of the same car parked in one line, all together.
Which junction, Mama Uche? Because I know that place. There is a business there. They rent cars to people for weddings, burials, all those big occasions.
That is exactly the place. Chinedu, you have said it. A whole yard of fine cars and men outside washing them one by one, waiting for customers to come and hire.
Ah, that business is booming, my sister. Half the big men that come to our villages these days are only big for one afternoon.
Mama Uche, listen to me well. Did you actually see the sticker on the car that came to my father's compound? With your own eyes that day?
That day I was inside my house, my daughter. I only heard the noise and the shouting. I heard the car in the city, not in your compound.
So you cannot swear it is the same car? You saw a white car in a city where there are many white cars. That is what you are telling me, Mama.
I cannot swear, no. But my spirit shook when I saw it, Nneka. And my spirit does not usually shake for nothing. You know me.
Me, I don't like to talk about people. But I would say this, a serious man does not need to shine so hard on the first day. It is always suspicious.
Please, both of you, do not spread this in the market. If it is not certain, it is gossip. And gossip has destroyed better families than mine.
I have not told one single person, my daughter. I told you because you are the only one in that house who listens with a cool head.
Thank you, Mama. I hear you. But you understand, if I carry this home now, my mother will say it is jealousy. My sister will say worse.
Then don't carry words. Carry proof. Go to that junction yourself. Look at the yard. Ask more questions. Nobody can argue with what you have seen with your own eyes.
And if I go and find nothing, then I have traveled all that way to insult a man who is about to become my sister's husband. It is a heavy risk.
And if you don't go and it turns out true, Nneka, which weight will be heavier to carry then? The shame of asking or the silence you kept?
You have put something in my head, Mama Uche. And I already know it will not let me sleep well tonight. That is the truth.
Better a bad night now than a bad life later. Take your fish, my daughter, and whatever you decide before that introduction ceremony finishes everything.
Before the introduction. Yes. May God grant that your spirit was shaking for nothing.
Emeka! Already in the ground before the sun has finished rising. Does this young man ever sleep? Even the birds are still yawning. Good morning, Pa Okonkwo. The soil does not wait for anybody. If I sleep late, the weeds will simply do my work for me, and badly.
Resting like your father, God rest him. He used to say the same thing standing in this very spot when you were still a small boy following him around.
I still hear him some mornings, Pa. When the light comes over that ridge exactly like it is coming now. That is the hour he liked most. He liked it because it belonged to nobody else. My son, that man built something out of dust. And you have not wasted it beyond him. Don't praise me too early, Pa. The season is not finished. A farmer who counts his harvest in the morning is talking to himself, not to God. Always the same answer. Emeka, do you know how many families ate last year because of what left this land? I know the number. Do you?
People eat because the ground is generous, Pa. I only carry water and pull weeds. Let the credit go where it belongs. It was never mine.
Then let an old man greet you properly this morning, since you will not let anybody thank you. Good morning, Chinanye. Pa, stop that, please. You are older than my own father would be. Do not bow to me in my own field. It is not right.
It is very right. A man is not judged by his age, but by what he carries. And you, my son, are carrying half of this village on your back quietly. Quietly is the important word, Pa. If it stops being quiet, it stops being help. It becomes a market where everybody comes to buy favor with sweet words.
So that is still your reason. I wondered whether you would drop it now that you are going to take a wife from a proud family. Especially now, Pa. Especially now. That family looked at me on a donkey and decided everything about me within 1 minute of seeing me. And the girl? Did she also decide within 1 minute? Because if she did, my son, then all this you're hiding has been a waste of good years.
She fed me before she knew anything, Pa. Sat me down, brought water, never once asked what I had or where I was going. Not once. Then you have found her. That is the whole test. Finished. Emeka, what else are you waiting to see? Marry the girl and stop counting. I am marrying her, Pa. But I will not open the door of the storehouse the day after the wedding. Let her live the simple life with me first and be happy in it.
You are a strange one. Most men will be shouting from the roof by now. Tell me true, is it only the test or is it also fear?
Maybe both. I watch money change my uncles into strangers, Pa. I would rather my wife learn who I am before she learns what I have. Then be careful how long you wait. A secret kept too long stops protecting you and starts accusing you. Even a good silence can spoil if you leave it standing. You are right. I have set a time in my mind already. Not long. When the season closes, I will take her and show her everything.
Good. And the other one, that shining man who came with the car. What did your eyes tell you about him standing there face to face? My eyes told me he was measuring the family, not loving the daughter. I have seen that look before, Pa. It never ends well.
Ladies and gentlemen, today this village has seen what it has never seen before. A daughter of Okafor is marrying into serious money.
Let them talk. Let the whole village talk today. My daughter did not marry hunger. My daughter married comfort. And I am dancing.
Ngozi, we are happy for you. But be careful, since morning you have not stopped dancing. Don't let joy break your waist before the food is served. Let it break. A woman who has suffered 30 years is allowed to break her waist once. God has finally remembered the Okafor family today. My husband, look at them all looking at us. Today, every woman in this village is dying quietly, and I am enjoying every second of it.
Let them look. But tell me, that man there with the heavy chain, and the one with the 2 cars outside, who are they?
The chain is Chief Adaeze, transport business, very rich. The other is my father's cousin, contracts man. Why? Are you planning something for them?
Business never sleeps, my love. When serious men gather in one place, only a fool drinks and forgets to greet them properly. Introduce me later.
This is why I chose you. Even on your wedding day, your head is working. Nneka farmer is probably counting cassava somewhere while we're heraining.
Congratulations, Ada. It is small, but I made it myself. Whatever has passed between us, today I'm truly happy for you.
Thank you, my sister. You made it yourself. Of course you did. Don't worry, next week I will send you something from Lagos. Something bought. You don't have to send me anything. Just be careful, Ada. Take your time to know him. There is no hurry in marriage. It is a long road.
Careful of what exactly, Nneka? Today of all days? If you have something in your mouth, swallow it. Do not spoil my wedding with your face. I have nothing in my mouth. Only a sister's words. Enjoy your day, Ada. Truly, may it be the beginning of good things for you.
That's your sister. She looks at me the way a customs officer looks at a bag. Does she ever smile with her whole face?
Ignore her completely. She has always been like that, quiet, judging, pretending to be wise. Jealousy has finally found her and it is eating her small by small.
My people, today I did not just marry a wife. And a family is the greatest investment any serious man can have.
Investment. He said investment. On a wedding day, that is the word the man reached for first. Papa Okafo, stand up, sir. This man raised a jewel. Whatever I have, this family now has. That is my promise before all of you today. Thank you, Masadi. Our own services are cheap in the mouth. Let time carry them and see if they stand.
Papa, sit down, sit down. Why will you say that in front of everybody? Can't you be happy for one day? One single day in your life?
I am happy, Ngozi. But my happiness has eyes. Yours has closed its own and is dancing.
That is the only difference between us today.
Papa, you are right to test me. Test me well. And when the season is right, come and see what I am building. When the season is right. Every time I ask you a direct question, my son, the answer arrives dressed for a different day. Ha! Papa, you are a difficult man. I like it. Let us eat today. Business talk is for quiet rooms, not for dancing feet.
My people, we are not many here today. But everybody sitting under this tree became because they wanted to, not because of what they will collect.
Pa, talk true. Last week we saw a wedding of noise. Today we are seeing a wedding of people. My spirit is lighter here than it was there.
Emeka, stand up. Nneka, stand with him. Let this old man look at the two of you well before I begin to talk plenty. I knew this boy's father. He died with empty pockets and a full name. Today I am watching his son marry, and my eyes are not dry. Nneka, listen. Many women marry a man's pocket and later meet the man and run. You have done it in the correct order. Remember that always.
I will remember it, Pa. And thank you for standing for him today. Everybody should have one old man who tells the truth about them.
I have told only half of it. The other half is not mine to tell. Emeka, the ground is yours now. Talk to your wife. Nneka, I have no long speech. I cannot promise you a car. I cannot promise you gold. So let me promise you what I have.
Then say it, Emeka. Say it in front of all these people, so that I can hold you to it for the rest of our lives.
I promise that you will never hear one story from me and a different story from somebody else. What I am in this compound, I am everywhere else. Always.
And I promise that I will never ask you to be a bigger man than you are. Only a truthful one. That has always been enough.
Careful, Nneka. You are marrying a farmer. There will be mornings you will hate me for waking you before the birds have finished sleeping.
Then I will hate you politely, and then I will follow you to the farm.
Where you are going, I have already decided to be.
We have sat here nearly 1 hour. No canopy, no band, benches under a tree. People will compare this to last week and laugh at us.
Ngozi, look at their faces instead of the benches. Last week I saw plenty teeth. Today I'm seeing something I have not seen in years.
What are you seeing, Papa? Poverty? Because that is what my 2 eyes are seeing. A daughter of mine marrying under a tree like a bird.
I am seeing peace, my wife. And I have lived long enough to know that peace is more expensive than any car you can park in a compound.
We came! Forgive us, the road was rough for the car. Nneka, congratulations, my sister. See, even I came down to celebrate with you.
You are welcome, Ada. Sit down, both of you. There is palm wine, there is food, and there is more than enough for everybody here.
Under a tree. Very natural, very fresh air. Enjoy it, my sister. Not everybody is called to the same level in this life.
You are right, Adaeze. Not everybody is called to the same level. Some are called to build slowly. It is a good calling too.
Papa, while we are here in this fresh air, there is something I've been waiting for the right moment to bring before you.
At your wife's sister's wedding? My son, whatever it is, it has chosen a strange day to arrive. But speak, I am listening.
Nothing heavy. Only an opportunity. A door that is opening in Lagos, and I would be a bad son to let this family miss it.
Papa, look here. This is the contract. Government allocation, petroleum products, 3 depots. The paperwork is finished. Only the funding is remaining, and the window is small. These stamps, this letterhead. My son, I am a farmer, not a lawyer. What exactly am I looking at here?
You are looking at your children's future, sir. Every naira that enters here comes out 3 times, not in years, in weeks. That is why the window closes so fast.
3 times. Papa, are you hearing? 3 times.
Do you know what that means for this house? Do you know what we can finally do?
I hear the number, Ngozi. Numbers are easy to say. My son, if this thing is so sweet, why do you need my money? You are the rich one.
A fair question, Papa. Our own money is already linked inside, every kobo of it. That is how serious I am about this deal. Locked inside. So a man who owns depots and drives that car cannot find money anywhere in Lagos and must come to a village to look for it. I could find it in Lagos in one day, sir. Bankers would fight for it, but then strangers would eat the profit instead of my own family.
You see? You see the heart of this boy? He is choosing us over bankers, and you are here interrogating him like a thief.
Ngozi, sit down. How much are we talking about, my son? Say the figure plainly. Let it stand in the room where we can all see it. Whatever the family can gather. But to enter properly at the level that gives real return, it would need everything that is sitting idle.
Everything? You mean the savings? 30 years of small savings sitting in that bank because I have never touched it.
Sitting there doing nothing, Papa. Losing value every single month while you got it. Money that sleeps is money that dies quietly in its bed.
He is right, Papa. That money has been sleeping since before Adaeze was born. What are we saving it for? Our funeral? Let it work for once.
We are saving it because I have seen men lose everything in one afternoon, Ngozi. That money is the only reason we still sleep at night.
And in 6 weeks, you will sleep on a better bed, in a better house, and your daughters will never beg anybody. And the bride price money? I noticed you did not mention it, but your eyes went to it when you said everything. Say it. Do you want that one too? Papa, that money is mine that I gave to you. If I am willing to put my own gift back at risk, what does that tell you?
It tells me either that you believe completely or that you are a very, very good talker. I have not yet decided which one I am sitting with.
Papa Okafor, this is your son-in-law. He married your daughter. He honored this family. And this is how you insult him in your parlor?
Mama, no. Let him doubt. Sir, if you say no tonight, I will still be your son tomorrow. Nothing changes between us.
If I say no and it was true, my family will suffer for my fear. If I say yes and it was false, they will suffer for my greed.
Papa, I have followed you for 30 years and never asked you for one big thing. I am asking now. Sign it.
God forgive me if my hand is wrong tonight. There, it is done. May this paper not become a rope on my neck.
You have done the wisest thing, Papa. In 6 weeks, you will laugh at how you hesitated tonight. I promise you that.
Papa, Mama, where is everybody? Come out, please, all of you. I have traveled this morning and I need to talk to this family. What is it, Nneka? You are shouting in this compound like somebody who is being chased. Sit down and drink water first. I cannot sit, Mama. I went to the city. I went to that junction. I saw the yard with my own 2 eyes, exactly as they told me. What yard? What are you talking about? Nneka, if this is what I think it is, turn around and go back to your farm now.
It is a rental company, Ada. They hire out cars for weddings and ceremonies. 3 white cars in one line. The same one. Exactly the same. Give me that! Where did you get this? You went behind my back to a strange place to dig for dirt. Are you mad? I did not dig for dirt. I went to be sure. And Ida, I was not sure until the man at the desk described Chidi's face to me.
Described his face? Nneka, many men now think from one careless man's mouth. This is dangerous.
He called him the wedding customer, Mama. He said the man hires the same car, always for one day, always for an introduction ceremony, always paid in cash.
And so? So what? Even if he rented it, is that a crime? Maybe his own car was in the workshop. Maybe he wanted to impress you people.
Ada, listen to yourself. 1 minute he is an oil magnate with 3 depots. The next minute he is a man borrowing a car to impress us.
You have always hated him. From the first evening, you stood there measuring him with your eyes. This is not concern, Nneka. This is jealousy wearing a nice dress. Jealousy of what, Ada? I am married. I am happy. I did not come here to win anything. I came because you are my sister.
Happy? Happy on the farm. Nneka, be honest with yourself for once. You are watching your sister ride high and it is paining you.
That is what you truly think of me, Mama. After everything, fine. Then forget me and look at the paper. The paper does not have feelings.
Give me the paper, Nneka. This date, this is 2 days before he came here. Papa, don't.
Don't start. Anybody can print anything. She could have written this herself in the city and brought it here to disgrace me.
Adaeze, be quiet. Nneka, when you spoke to this man at the desk, did he mention anything about depots or contracts or Lagos?
He laughed, Papa. He said if that man had depots, he would not be counting cash notes in a car yard on a Tuesday morning.
Ngozi, where is the bank book? Bring it now. And bring the papers he left with us. I want to see everything on this table.
Papa, the money has already gone. You signed it 4 days ago. The transfer left the bank on Monday morning. You know this.
Gone? Papa, you gave him money? How much? Papa, please tell me it was small. Tell me it was only small money.
It was everything, my daughter. 30 years. And the bride price, everything that was sitting still, I put in his hand.
Then it will come back 3 times. In 6 weeks. He said 6 weeks. Nneka, you are too late with your paper. The deal is already working.
You have not spoken since we left the house. I know your mind is on your father. But I asked you here for a reason today.
I am sorry. My chest is heavy, Emeka. 30 years of my father's sweat gone in one signature. I keep seeing his face when he sat down.
I know, and I have not forgotten it. But there is something I promised to show you when the season closed. The season has closed, Nneka.
The thing you said you were keeping quiet in the plantain grove. You said the day I learnt it, I would understand why you waited.
Then look. Not at me, out there. Tell me what you see from this ridge, from one end to the other end.
I see farms, plenty farms, bigger than any I have seen in my life. Whose land is all this, Emeka? Who owns from here to that far hill?
It is mine, Nneka. From this ridge to that hill, and past it, the cassava, the palm, the trucks, it has been mine for 8 years.
Say that again. Say it slowly. Because I heard you, but my head has refused to accept what my ears carried inside.
It is mine. My father started with 2 hectares. I have not stopped since he died. Everything you are looking at came out of that ground.
Then you are... Emeka, how much land is this? Do you know what people think of you? Do you know what my mother said about you?
I know exactly what your mother said. I was standing there when she said it. She wanted to know if small soup was enough for a small man.
And you sat there. You ate her small soup. You let my sister laugh at you until her voice was hoarse. Why, Emeka? Why?
Because on that day I learned everything I needed to know about that compound. And it cost me nothing but one evening of my pride.
You tested us. All of us. Including me. I was inside your test and I did not know I was being watched.
No, Nneka. You were finished with the test long before that evening. You passed it on a hot afternoon outside your father's gate.
The water. The food. When your donkey went lame. You are telling me that day decided everything and I have been walking around not knowing.
That day decided everything. After it, I was not testing you anymore. I was only waiting for the right time to open my hand.
And if I had laughed at you like Adaeze, if I had turned my face when you rode past on that donkey,
then I would have thanked God and gone home. And you would never have known what you walked past. That is exactly why I did it this way.
I married a farmer. I stood under a mango tree and told my sister I was proud of it. And it was true. It was just not all of the truth.
Everything you said was true, Nneka. I am a farmer. I will be in that soil tomorrow morning before the sun. Nothing about that was a costume.
Then why does my chest hurt? I should be shouting with joy. Instead, I am standing here shaking like somebody who has lost something.
Because you did not choose this. You chose the man on the donkey. And now you are afraid people will say you chose the land instead.
You know me too well, Emeka. That is exactly the thing sitting on my chest. And you knew it before I opened my mouth. This house. All this time we have been living in this house. Emeka, you could sleep in a mansion tonight if you wanted to. Why here?
Because a mansion would change the way people greet me on the road. And once that changes, you never hear the truth again from anybody.
So the donkey, The plain clothes, all of it is deliberate. Every single day, you wake up and decide again to look like a poor man.
I decide to look like what I was. There is a difference. I did not invent a poor man, Nneka. I simply refuse to bury the one I used to be.
Tell me about your uncles. In the grove, you said money changed people around you. You said it like a man who watched it happen closely.
When my father died, the land was nothing, bush and debt. Not one of them came. Not one. I buried him with borrowed money.
And when the land began to answer, when it started producing, let me guess, Emeka, suddenly everybody remembered they were family.
3 years later, they arrived in one afternoon, smiling, embracing me, calling me their son. The same men who did not come to the burial.
I am sorry. I have been standing on that ridge feeling deceived, and I did not once think about what it cost you to hide.
It cost something, yes, but it also gave me you, so I cannot complain about the price. It was the best trade of my life.
You are a smooth talker after all. And here I was thinking that only Chidi had that particular disease in this family.
Don't compare us, Nneka. Even in a joke, that man talks to move your hand toward your pocket. I talk to move you closer.
Emeka, my father's money. If all this is yours, you could replace it tonight, before that man even finishes whatever he is doing.
I could. And then what? Chidi disappears with their savings and they never learn a thing, because a farmer quietly refilled the hole.
So you will let them fall. Emeka, that is my father. He is 61 years old. He has never asked anybody for anything in his life.
I will not let anybody starve, Nneka. Never. But there is a difference between catching a person and carrying them so they never learn to stand.
And Adaeze, when it collapses on her head, because it will collapse, Emeka, I saw that man's face. Do we also stand and watch?
When that day comes, the decision will not be mine. It will be yours. She insulted me, but she wounded you. That belongs to you alone.
You keep handing me things I am not ready to carry. First a whole plantation, now my sister's future. Give me small time to breathe.
Take all the time. Nothing is required from you tonight. I only wanted the truth out of my mouth before the trouble arrives.
Then let me ask for one thing in return. Keep it quiet, not forever, but not now, not while everything is burning over there.
You are asking me to keep hiding it. Nneka, I expected you to want it announced in the market by tomorrow morning.
If they learn today, my mother will not see a rescue. She will see a rope, and she will pull on it until there is nothing left of us.
You have thought about this more carefully than I have. Fine. It stays quiet until you say the word yourself.
Then that is our agreement. And Emeka, thank you for telling me the way you did. On the ridge, not with a gift.
Mama! Mama, come outside! The car is not here. Did he travel? Did he tell anybody he was traveling last night? He must have left early for the business. Ada, calm down. A serious man moves before daybreak. That is how they make their money.
His phone is not going. It is not even ringing, Mama. It is saying the number does not exist. Since last night, I have been calling.
Network problem. This our village network is useless. Wait small. When the sun rises properly, the network will come back and he will call you.
He took his bag, Mama. I have checked the room. Every single thing he brought here, he has carried. Even the shaving stick is gone.
What time did he leave, Adaeze? Think well. Did you hear the car starter? Did he say one word to you before you went?
I slept early. He said he was going to make one call outside. That was around 9. I did not hear anything after that.
9 o'clock. And the bank opens at 8. Ngozi, bring me my shoes and the bank book. Now.
Papa, why? Why are you asking for the bank book? Let us wait small. Let the man call and explain himself first.
I have waited all night, Ngozi. I did not sleep 1 minute. Something has been sitting on my chest since Nneka brought that paper into this compound.
Mama, tell Papa to stop. He is frightening me. Chidi will come back. He has business, that is all. He will come back today. He will come back, my daughter. Of course he will come back. Where would a married man run to?
Withdrawn, all of it, not transferred to any contract. Withdrawn in cash from a branch in the city 4 days ago.
No.
No, that is not what it means. Papa, you cannot even read those bank things well. Let somebody who understands look at it.
Then read it yourself, Ngozi. You were the one kneeling beside my chair. Read it and tell me what it says.
Cash. It says cash. Papa, it says cash. Somebody carried it out with his own 2 hands.
That means nothing. Big men use cash. Nobody moves millions through bank transfer in this country. Everybody knows that. Ask anybody.
Then where is he, Adaeze? If everything is correct and nothing is wrong, where is your husband this morning?
I don't know. I don't know where he is. Papa, I don't know. He was here last night and now the space is empty.
My God. My God, what have we done? Papa, I pushed you. I knelt down and I pushed you to sign it.
Don't. Not now. It was my hand on that pen, Ngozi, not yours. Every man signs his own paper in the end.
Papa, maybe he is at the depot. In Lagos. We can go there. He showed us the address on the documents, remember?
My daughter, there is no depot. There has never been a depot. I think you have known since yesterday.
Don't say that, Papa. Please don't say it out loud. If nobody says it out loud, then maybe it is still not true. Please.
Good afternoon. I am looking for the family that married a man called Chidi, or Emmanuel, or Ikena. He answers to all 3.
I am the father of this house.
Sit down, my brother, and say your business plainly because we have had a very long morning here.
My name is Obina. I have come from Nsukka. That man married my younger sister 11 months ago.
You are lying. You are a liar. My husband is not married to anybody. Who sent you here? Was it Nneka? Did my sister send you?
Nobody sent me. I have been following him for 4 months. Look at this picture and tell me it is not your husband.
It is the same car. Appa, it is the same car. And the same clothes. The exact same clothes he wore into this compound.
The clothes and the car are always the same. He rents both. Then he returns them and starts again in another town, with another family. How many, my brother? Be direct with me. How many families has this man done this thing to before he reached us? Nsukka, my sister. Then Aka, a widow with 2 shops. Then Oweri, a retired teacher. Yours is the 4th that I know.
Stop it! Stop talking! Why are you people listening to this man? He walked in here from nowhere with paper and a picture.
My sister said the same words to me. For 3 weeks she defended him after he left. It is not madness. It is love that has not caught up yet.
The money. Did they ever recover the money? Any of them? Tell me one family that got their money back. I am begging you.
Not one. He moves it the same day. By the time we understand what has happened, he has been gone for 2 or 3 days.
Go home, my people. There is nothing here to watch. Go home and let this family sit with this shame in peace.
Papa, I need to sit. Something is not right with my body. My legs are not holding me properly.
Ada, look at me. You have not eaten since yesterday morning. Sit down here. Somebody bring water, please.
Mama, it is not hunger. Mama, listen to me. I have not seen my period. 2 months now. I did not tell anybody.
2 months. Adaeze, 2 months and you're kept inside there. Why? Why did you not say one word to me?
I was saving it. I wanted to tell him properly. I was waiting for the money to come back so we could celebrate everything together.
A child. So he did not only take 30 years from me. He left something behind that would need feeding.
My sister also. She had a boy in March. That is why I have not stopped following him, and why I will not stop. Then leave me your name and where you can be found, my brother. Because from today, you are not the only man following that thief.
He is coming back. For the child, he will come back. When he hears, he will come back for his own child.
My sister waited at that same door for 5 months, madam. Please, do not spend your own months the way she spent hers. Okafor, you have stood before this council for 40 years as a man who owed nobody. Today you are standing in a different place. I know where I am standing, Elder. I have known since the morning I found that compound empty. I did not come here to argue.
Then explain it to us plainly. A stranger entered this village. He ate our food, he took a daughter, and he carried away a lifetime of savings.
He did all of that, Elder. And every door he passed through, I opened with my own hand. Nobody forced me. That is the whole story.
Okafor, we warned this village about men who arrive shining. You yourself sat in that chair and said it. What happened to your own sense? My sense was shouting, Elder Maduko. Every day it was shouting. But the shouting in my house was louder, and I chose peace over sense.
Peace. And now there is no peace and no money. Tell us, is it true that your younger daughter brought you proof before you signed? She brought it after. 4 days after. But she warned me before, with her eyes, at the first introduction. I saw her face that evening. So the youngest person in your household saw further than the oldest. Okafor, do you understand how this will be told in this village for 20 years?
I understand it, Elder, and I will carry it. But I did not walk here to be beaten. I came because there is a debt matter.
Elders, permit me. Okafor came to me 2 months ago for a small loan to complete his daughter's wedding. He gave his word it would be settled after the harvest. Is this true, Okafor? You borrowed for a wedding, on top of the savings you already surrendered to that man. It is true. My wife wanted a wedding this village would remember. And they will remember it. That much I can promise everybody sitting here. I am not a wicked man, Okafor. But my drivers must eat. Tell me before these elders, when will you pay and with what? I will not lie to you in front of elders, Adaeze. I do not know. There is nothing left in that house except the roof and my name.
Then the roof and the name are what remain to talk about. And I would rather take neither. That is why I brought it here instead of to your gate.
Nobody is taking any man's compound in this village while I am breathing. But Okafor, you must give us something. A season, a plan, something.
Give me till the next harvest. I will go back to the land myself. My back is old, but it is not yet finished.
Till the next harvest. I agree before these elders. But Okafor, do not send that woman of yours to beg me. Come yourself.
It is settled then. Okafor, one more thing, and it is the heavier one. One of the daughter. What is the news about your Adaeze? She is carrying his child, Elder. 3 months now. And the man who put it there has 3 other names and 3 other towns.
Chai. So the thief did not only empty the house. He left something in it that will grow and ask questions one day. That is my true burden, Elder. Not the money. Money is only money. But that child will grow up and hear what this village says about his father.
Then let this village be careful that his mouth. The child did not choose the father. Whoever mocks that child answers to this counsel.
Thank you, Elder. That is the only thing I have received today that I can actually carry home to my family.
That is her. The one that was riding in the white car. See her now, buying ugu like the rest of us. I heard the man was not even rich. Everything was rented. The car, the clothes, everything. Even the gold on his fingers, they say it was borrowed. And she was here that day telling everybody her sister married a donkey. Now look, God does not sleep, my sister. He simply waits.
I can hear you. Both of you, you are standing 2 steps behind me. If you want to say it, come and say it to my face.
Nobody is talking about you. But since you have opened it, is it true that the car was hired from the city? Yes, it is true. Everything you have heard is true. Are you satisfied? Has your day become sweeter now that I have said it myself?
We did not mean it like that. Sorry, my sisters. You carried yourself so high that day. I carried myself high, yes. And now I am carrying myself low, and it is still not enough for anybody. What exactly do you people want from me?
That is enough. Both of you go back to your goods. The girl came here to buy vegetables, not to be a free show for this market. Mama Uche, you of all people, you were the one who first saw that car in the city and told her sister about it. I told her sister so somebody could be saved. I did not tell it so that grown women could gather in a market and enjoy themselves.
So it was you. You were the first to see it.
And you took it to Nneka instead of coming to me directly. I took it to the one who would listen, my daughter. If I had brought that paper to you, what would you have done with it? Tell me true.
I would have torn it in front of you. And I would have told the whole market that you were a jealous old woman.
Then you have answered your own question. Sit down here. You are pale and you have been standing since morning in this sun.
Everybody keeps telling me to sit down. As if sitting will change anything. As if my legs are the problem.
Your legs are not the problem. But you are carrying 2 people now and only one of them chose this trouble. Remember that when you refuse to rest.
2 people. And no money to feed either of us. My father is going back to the farm at 61 years old because of me. Because of him. Not because of you. The man who did this has a name, 3 names, they say. Do not take his load onto your own back. I chose him, Mama Uche. My father doubted, my sister warned, and I stood in that parlor and told him to sign. Then that is between you and God, and he is more merciful than this market. Have you gone to your sister since everything happened? No, and I will not. Do you know the things I said to that girl? In my own compound, at her own wedding, in front of people? I know some of them. This market knows all of them. But Adaeze, pride is the only thing you have left, and you cannot eat it.
Then I will keep it a little longer, Mama. It is the only thing that man did not carry out of my father's gate.
Hear me once, and then I will never say it again. If that man ever frightens you, come home. Immediately.
You said come home, Papa. You never told me what to do when home is the place that has nothing left inside it.
Excuse me, my brother. How far is it still to the farms? The big farms where they load the trucks?
You are already standing on it, madam. From this fence to that far hill you are seeing, everything is one farm.
One farm. All of this is one farm. My brother, who owns it? Which company? Somebody from Lagos or from Abuja?
No company, madam. One man. He is from here. His name is Emeka. His father started it with 2 hectares of bush.
Emeka. Is this Emeka a tall man? Quiet? Does he move around on a donkey?
You know him? Yes, that donkey. We beg him every month to buy a proper vehicle. He says the donkey knows the road better.
And he has been the owner for how long? Not last year. Not since he married. Tell me how long, my brother.
Since before I came here, and I have worked 8 seasons. Ask anybody. Half the families in this area eat from this land, my own included.
8 seasons. And he rode a donkey into my father's compound and let me laugh at him until my voice was tired.
Madam, are you well? You have walked far in this sun, and in your condition. Let me bring you water from the shed.
Water, yes. Everybody keeps offering me water. Do you know that my sister once offered a stranger water at our gate?
Madam, I don't understand. But sit small. I will bring the water anyway, and then I will show you the house.
Wait. My brother, wait. This Emeka, his wife, what kind of house are they living in? A big one? A mansion?
Small house. Very ordinary. 2 rooms and a kitchen. People who don't know him pass it and think it belongs to a laborer.
Of course. Of course it is small. Even now, even with all of this, they are still living the same way they started.
That is who he is, madam. Last year the harvest was very good and he did not change one thing. Only the school got a new roof.
Stop, please. Every good thing you tell me about that man is landing on me like a stone.
Then let me stop talking and bring the water. Whatever you have come here to do, madam, you cannot do it sitting in this road.
No, don't bring water. Just tell me one thing and I will go by myself. Which direction is the house?
Follow this path past the second shed. When you see a mango tree standing alone, the house is behind it. You cannot miss it.
A mango tree. She got married under a mango tree. And I stood there and called it fresh air.
Madam, whoever you are, if you are going to that house, they will not turn you away. That is not their way there.
Ada, you walked here, from the village, in this sun, and in your condition. There is no car anymore, Nneka. Not even a borrowed one, so yes. I walked. It took me 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Come inside. Sit down first. Whatever you have come to say, it can be said sitting down with water in your hand. How? Let me say it here, in the open, standing up. If I sit in your house and drink your water first, I will not be able to say it.
Then say it, Ada. I am standing here. Nobody is going to stop you. And nobody is going to help you either. I have walked past this land for 2 hours. A worker told me it belongs to your husband. That it has belonged to him for 8 seasons.
It has. 8 years. I only learned it myself some months ago. Standing on that ridge behind you. You did not know? He married you and did not tell you? Nneka, what kind of man does that? The kind who watched a whole family measure him in 1 minute and decided to see who would still be there afterwards. That kind. Then say it properly. Say he was watching me. Say he sat in our compound eating my mother's soup while I was destroying myself with my own mouth.
He was not enjoying it, Ada. I watched his face that night. There was no pleasure in it. He looked like a man confirming something sad.
Sad? Do you know what I called him? A donkey man. In front of neighbors. At your wedding, I called your celebration fresh air. I know. I was there, Ada. I have not forgotten one word. I did not need you to walk here and remind me of them. No, you would not have forgotten. And the day I told our mother you were jealous, standing in that compound with the paper in your hand, that one, Ada, that is the one that still sits in my chest. Not the wedding, not the donkey. That day with our mother agreeing.
I know it was that day. I have thought about it every night since he left. You came to save me and I called it jealousy. I traveled from 6 in the morning, Ada. I stood in a strange yard asking strangers questions about your husband because I did not want you destroyed.
And I told you to go back to your farm. Those were my words. Go back to your farm. I remember them exactly. Ada, get up. Get up from that ground. You are pregnant and this is death, not a shrine. Stand up, I said.
Let me stay here. I have practiced this walk in my head for weeks and I could not do it standing. Let me finish it on the ground.
Then finish it fast. Because I am not made of stone and I do not want to see you like this in my yard. I am not asking for money, Nneka. Understand that. I would rather sell my hair in the market than come and beg you for money. Then what did you walk 2 hours and 40 minutes for, Ada? Say the actual thing. You have never been afraid of your own mouth before.
For Papa. He is going back to the farm at 61 because of me. And for this child who did not choose any of it. Get up, Ada. Sit on that bench, drink water and wait. I am not answering you today with my heart still shaking.
She has been gone 2 hours and you have not sat down once. Nneka, come and sit. The road will not bring her back by being watched.
She knelt in that yard, Emeka. Adaeze. The same woman who could not greet me properly for 2 years knelt down in our dust.
I know. I was at the shed. I saw her leave. She walked back the same way she came and she did not look back once.
And you did nothing. You did not offer her a lorry or a driver or one single word. You watched a pregnant woman walk into the night.
I sent Ikena behind her on the motorcycle. He followed at a distance until she entered your father's gate. She never knew he was there.
Of course you did. Of course. And you were going to say nothing about it, as usual.
There was nothing to say. Keeping her safe is not the same as forgiving her. One is my business. The other one is entirely yours.
Then tell me what to do, Emeka. Just this once, tell me. Because my head and my chest are fighting each other.
No, Nneka. If I tell you, then in 10 years when it is bitter, you will look at me and say, you made me do it.
You always do this. You hand me the whole thing and step back. Sometimes a person wants to be told, Emeka. Sometimes it is a kindness.
Not this one. This is the only thing in your life that man could not touch, what you do with your own heart. Let me not touch it either.
Do you know what she said? That she is not asking for money. That she would sell her hair in the market before begging me for money.
Then something in her has actually moved. The old Adaeze would have arrived with a list and a reason why she deserved it.
She came for two things only. Papa going back to the farm at 61. And the child. Emeka, she did not once mention herself.
And what does your chest say about the child? Forget your sister for one moment. That child is the only person in this with clean hands.
The child has done nothing. If I punish Adaeze, the punishment does not stop at her. It goes into that baby and stays there for life.
Then you have already decided, Nneka. You decided it before she reached the gate. You're only fighting about how quickly to admit it.
No. I want it to cost something, Emeka. If I opened my hand today as if nothing happened, then nothing was ever real. Not one word of it.
Then let it cost. Forgiveness that arrives too fast is not forgiveness. It is just a person who is afraid of the quarrel. Take your time with her.
Then this is what I will do. I will help. But she will hear every single thing from my mouth first. All of it, plainly.
That is fair. And it is yours. Whatever you decide about your sister, I will stand behind in it without one question.
And the money, Emeka? My father's 30 years. Are we going to sit here and pretend that man is simply gone forever?
No. That part is not yours to carry, and it is not about your sister. That one is mine, and I started it 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Emeka, what have you been doing that you did not tell me? You promised me no more quiet things.
I promised not to lie. I said nothing about not working. Sit down, Nneka. There is a man I need you to hear.
Emeka, he is here. Same hotel, 3 days now. Different name on the register, Ikena Obiora. But it is him. I have seen his face twice.
You are sure, Obina? Not a man who resembles him. You have stood close enough to be certain of the face?
Close enough to smell his perfume, my brother. He walked past me at the reception and did not look at me one time. Why would he?
Good. Do not go closer than that. Do not speak to him, do not follow him inside, and do not let him see the same face twice in one day.
Emeka, I have followed this man for 4 months. Every part of me wants to walk across this road and take him by the collar.
And then what, Obina? He shouts, people gather, police come, and both of you are arrested in a strange city. He walks free the same evening.
You are right. I know you are right. It is just my sister still keeps his photograph. Do you understand that? She still keeps it.
Yes,
Be careful, brother.
Here.
He is coming out now. There is a woman with him. Older, well-dressed. Emeka, he is already working on the next one.
Then we cannot take weeks. Whoever that woman is, she has a family who will be sitting where mine is sitting now.
Obina, listen carefully. Do you still have the rental yard receipt? The one from the junction with the company stamp on it?
I have it. And I have the Nsocka marriage papers and the Aqua woman statement. 3 families have written everything down and signed it.
Then that is what we use. Not fists, paper. A man like that is not afraid of an angry brother. He is afraid of documents landing on a desk.
Police, Emeka? In this country? My brother, we took it to police in Maoka. Nothing happened. Nothing moved for 5 months.
Because one family went alone with one story. 4 families with 4 written statements and a bank trail is not the same thing. It becomes a case.
4. So you have found the Oweri teacher too? The retired one?
Emeka, when did you do all of this?
She wrote a statement last week. Her son works in a bank and he traced 2 of the accounts. That is how we know some of the money is still sitting.
Still sitting. Emeka, does that mean some of my father's money is actually there? Do not tell me yes unless it is true.
Some of it, not all. He spends fast and he moves fast. But a man cannot carry everything in his hands. Something is always left behind.
And when they freeze those accounts, what happens to him? Emeka, tell me plainly, will that man see the inside of a cell?
That is for the court, not for me. My own work finishes when the money returns to the 4 families. After that, let the law do its own work.
You are a calmer man than me. If it was left to me, I would want him to suffer exactly as my sister has suffered.
I understand you, Obina. But I am not doing this to make him suffer. I am doing it so an old man does not die on a farm at 61.
And so that woman getting into that taxi still has her savings next year. Obina, we must move before he finishes with her.
Then tell me where to bring the papers, and I will travel tonight. 4 months I have waited. I can hold my hands for 4 more days.
Mr. Ikena Obiora, or Chidi, or Emmanuel. 4 statements, 4 families, 1 bank trail. Do you want to start talking, or should I read?
Officer, this is a serious misunderstanding. Business partners quarrel. Deals fail. That is not a crime in this country. Say my sister's name. You married her in November. Say her name out loud in this room, and I will sit down and be quiet.
This is an ambush. You have gathered strangers with old grudges and brought them into one room to frighten me. It will not work.
Strangers? I sold one of my shops for your fertilizer contract. My children changed school that year. Look at my face and call me a stranger.
31 years I taught in a government school. You took the money that was meant to see me to my grave in peace.
2 accounts, both frozen since Tuesday. Your name is not on them, but your face is on the withdrawal camera. Explain that. You cannot freeze a NAS account on the word of villagers and a bank clerk. I know people in this city, serious people. Then call them. Nobody is stopping you. But then they hear the word "for," they will remember they are busy men. My son, look at me. You sat in my parlor and called me Papa, and I gave you 30 years of my life in one envelope. I am not asking you a question. Sit down inside yourself and listen, because I will only stand here one time.
I doubted you from the first evening. My daughter warned me, my wife pushed me, and I signed. So half of this room's anger belongs to me, not you. Then, sir, you understand it was not only me. These things happen between men. If you speak for me here today...
I have not finished. My half is the money. Your half is my daughter and the child she is carrying who will never see your face. 3 months from now, you will not be there. Mine was born in March. A boy. That makes 2 that we know of. Do you even count them, or do you only count the money?
I did not plan the children. The rest I planned. But not that. Not one of them. Let the record show he has admitted planning the rest. Do you want to say what the rest was, or should I read the statements aloud?
The car was rented by the day. The clothes also. The contracts were printed in Onitsha. 4 towns. That is all of it.
Rented by the day. And we bowed to him. This whole village bowed to a man who was renting his own life.
The frozen accounts will be shared according to what each of you can prove. It will not be everything. I want that clear now.
Not everything. I have made peace with that already, officer. A man who gets back even half of what he lost has been favored. And who did this? Who put 4 families in one room after all these months? Somebody must have carried this thing. A farmer. He is outside in the corridor, and he has refused to enter this room since morning. He says it is not his matter.
You have come every week since the baby was born. Every single week. And you have never once said I told you so to me. What would that give me, Mama? A sweet minute, and then nothing. I would rather sit here shelling melon with you for 20 years. I said you were jealous. In this compound, with the paper in your hand and your father standing there listening.
You did. And I have not forgotten it, and I'm not going to pretend I have. But you're shelling melon and I am sitting here. That is the answer. He has finally slept. 2 hours of crying, and he decided to sleep the moment I put down the food.
Give him to me small. He is heavy now. Last month he was nothing in my hands, and look at him.
He eats like a laborer. Nneka, the school fees money. Emeka sent it through Papa again this month, not through me. Because it is not for you, Ada. It is for the child, and it will always come through Papa. That was the arrangement, and it will not change. I know. And I am not fighting it. I only wanted to say thank you. Properly. Not on my knees this time, sitting down like a person. Then let me also say my own. You have not asked me for one thing since that day in my yard. Not once. I noticed it, Ada.
Ngozi, bring water for 2 farmers. And do not put ice in mine. My teeth are not what they were.
2 farmers. He has been saying 2 farmers every evening for 4 months and it has not stopped entertaining him.
He works harder than my paid men, Mama. I told him to supervise and he's out there bending like a young boy. Supervise. A man does not learn anything standing with his hands behind his back. Besides, the harvest paid Adaeze in full last month.
In full, Papa. You did not tell us. You paid Chief Adaeze everything and you kept it to yourself all this time?
I wanted to be sure the paper was signed and finished before I opened my mouth. I have learned something about announcing things too early.
My son, I have wanted to ask you something for months and my mouth has been refusing to open. Let me ask it today.
Ask it, Mama. Whatever it is, it cannot be heavier than what this family has already carried and survived.
That evening, when you came on the donkey and I asked whether small soup was enough for a small man.
You heard me say it, didn't you?
I heard you, Mama. And I ate the soup, and it was very good soup. That is the honest answer to what you are asking.
And that is exactly why I did not. You have answered it yourself, Mama.
He is right. If he had told us, we would have loved his land. Nneka loved him before there was anything to love him for.
Say the rest of it, Adaeze. You have been carrying that sentence around this compound for months. Finish it today.
The man on the donkey carried more dignity into this compound than the man in that borrowed car ever pretended to have.